Let's have a look at this from Festify. Let's see what he's saying about this. Is how this rapper ruined his career and killed an innocent man. I'm an innocent man.
Oh, Jesus.
Posting you. Posting you. It's like Posty knows. So when Posty heard about this news, Posty must have been like, I know. This is terrible though.
You good, Pete? Yo, we've even lost our camera.
A situation that can go from a laugh and a joke into a very serious situation where someone loses their life in brutal fashion is captured on camera and goes viral.
It's all fun and games until somebody dies, innit? It's all fun and games until somebody dies, unfortunately.
Across the internet because a famous rapper is involved. This one is deep. 20 years plus, Ghetts has been establishing himself as one of the top rappers in the UK.
20 years, brother. 20 years like that, yeah? It's mad.
But over the last week or so, you may have seen things in the media where his life took a dramatic turn. But more importantly, so did a young man that come to this country to better his life and was just crossing the road. Let's get into this story.
Jesus!
You guys get the point. It's an established art.
I see the uncensored one. It happens so quick. You don't see like no visceral shit. But obviously, you won't be able to watch it on YouTube because you'll probably be able to find it somewhere. But if I post it on here, YouTube would probably take down the video. But if you look, you will find it. It's just, it happens so quick, and the geezer just gets thrown in the air, and it's just like, fucking hell, gone. And the worst thing is, Ghetts don't even stop, it just keeps going, so. Situation.
He's collaborated with all the top rappers, all your favourite in the UK, over 340,000 Instagram followers. But this guy had a history of driving offences. A few years back, he was caught talking to someone that just went past him when he was stopped for an incident related to driving.
Now, control, obviously. Yeah. I come. Yeah. I owned the car. I wasn't driving. Yeah.
You could tell he's liquored.
These times.
You could tell he's liquored. Marksman, my brother, how are we doing today, my G?
Because I've come back to talk to them. So.
It seems like he's
already licked there.
Intoxicated in this video. I don't know. If you didn't hear clearly,
100% he's intoxicated.
What he's
I'd be bamboozled if he isn't.
He said that he was not driving the car, but he owns it, and he just come back to sort.
Yeah, so he owns the car and this and that. So, but this is not the incident not the one where he killed the man. It's another one.
The situation. It seems like he's trying to get out of whatever the police are trying to accuse him of here.
Yeah.
What are they trying to accuse him of?
So what's the reason he's being detained then? Have you asked him why he's being detained?
Like I said, mate, he can tell you. I don't
have you asked him why he's being
Saying
detained?
that I'm being detained because on suspicion of
Drunk driving.
the
Driving under the influence. Under the instance. What the fuck did I say?
Okay. What they told you what the suspicion's based on?
No, they ain't got no, because that was done before they even got it. You feel me?
It's just because you licked. It's because you licked.
Okay.
So I've just come back.
Schmovin today. Got new thumbnails for the vids in the making. I'll send you the Naruto one. Yeah, go on, bro. Because I know the logo that you've got now is sick, and I think you had a logo before when I first met you. You had a logo, then it got upgraded. So I'll be interested to see. I like to see the evolution of the logos. Anyone who's watching this on YouTube, I'm talking to someone because I'm live on Kick. So come. Check it out on Kick, will be in the description.
Talk to them, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay, so you're being detained for no reason, basically, isn't it? Fair.
Are you being detained for no reason, basically?
No.
Now, I've been around long enough that I covered this 5 years ago, saying Ghetts arrested. But the problem is, it takes something serious to happen. These offences of drink driving or getting stopped and searched for things are
5 years ago.
So common, it didn't really make.
Oh, what? So is this the logo that it shows you when you're getting paid? I've never seen that in my life.
Make the mainstream media like that because even though he's a well-known artist, so nothing really come of this to the public eye. He may have been charged in relation to this in his private life, but it wasn't a big deal in the media. And unfortunately, that's because drink driving and any driving offence in the UK are so common, it's not even worth speaking about in the media, obviously.
That's bad, isn't it? That is bad, bro.
Could have been posted just because he's an established and known rapper.
I'm talking to the voices. Yes, them voices in my head. Jonathan?
and person of influence, but
Sit down, Jonathan.
it wasn't.
I'm streaming.
Now, if you do a little bit of research online, it says back in 2013 he had a drink driving conviction. This is being referenced now because of what we're going to get into in this video.
Look, see, bruv, this is how I know life is flying extremely fast. For me, 2013 is not long ago, bruv. I remember it like it's yesterday. But then when I think about it, it's like been 12 years. What, that long ago? I remember 2013.
So it said confirmed in multiple sources as
So
a
mad,
prior
bro.
motoring
So
offence, and obviously
And then the same will happen with 2025. Sorry, I'm just ignoring the video at this moment. But the same will happen with 2025. We'll look back at some point and go, I remember it was just 2025. It's crazy, bro.
it was detailed because of the October 2025 court proceedings, but also 2016, the video we just watched, it says Ghetts crashed a car registered in his name while allegedly intoxicated. He initially fled but returned claiming he was a passenger, and police suspected.
Oh, see, he's well known for this. So then that was 2013 and then 2016 and then now? Or has there been more?
Otherwise, the incident was widely discussed on social media, in the communities and forums, and referenced again in the situation we're going to get into. Now, this makes all the blog pages, and he's been caught in a situation. It's going to go viral because he's potentially getting arrested here. And he addressed this in a song, basically saying the blogs do not post his music, but when something bad happens, they want to post him.
Blogs that don't even post my songs, but they post my misfortune. Nah, the shit's awkward.
Yeah, I remember that.
Blogs do not post.
Bro's top 5 in the UK. Fight me, man. Fight me. We can do it in the box ring or in the fucking alleyway. Fight me. He's the top 5 in the UK. I don't care.
My songs, but they
But homie speeding around killing people. Fuck, bro. Fuck, man.
post my misfortunes. Now, rappers always have a thing about only negativity being spread about them, but none of the rappers actually support the blogs either. This goes both ways. So,
That's true. We need that train wreck fucking famous one. I mean, that's true. I need to get a jacket because, you know me, my nipples are like swords. They're like swords piercing through. I need a jacket. My nipples are like daggers. My nipples are like daggers. Where's the fucking jackets? I got not a fucking jacket inside. Fuck the jacket. I put it on the house coat, mate. Put on the house coat, and then your house coated off. You know what I mean? Once you put on the house coat, your house coated off, mate. I'm house coated off, geez. I'm warm as a slut. Yeah, I'm going with it. I'm sticking to it. Fuck it. You know, it's mad. I've been talking to my school friends and we've known each other for like 13 years. Feels like I met him yesterday. Brother, that's light work, yeah? I met my pal Saturday. I met one of my pals Saturday, yeah? And we just sat there thinking, like, we've known each other like over 20 years. Like over 20 years. And I said to him, bro, like, we're becoming them old guys that, like, I've known this guy over 20 years. And there's loads, like, that I know for over 20 years. I'm like...
see, he was in this
it's the life, innit?
situation, but the most deeply concerning thing is he kind of says, was ever caught drink driving in this situation, then he would pretty much leave the scene.
Yeah, what? If I was drink driving, you know I wouldn't dare stop. It would have been a motherfucking full-on chase.
Oh, bro. Self-snitching in hip-hop, it must stop. Self-snitching in hip-hop, it must stop. Stop snitching on yourself, you fuckers. Bring back, like, knowledge into hip-hop. Tell us about science and mathematics and metaphysics. Not running people over and telling us that you're not going to stop if you do it. And, like, how many kilos of illegal drugs that you're flipping. No. Let's go back to the old era of hip hop, the 5 pillars of hip hop. Let's follow that. Yeah. Nah, you don't want to hear that, do you? Nah, you want to talk about stab that man in his pussy and, you know, kill his nan to rob a brick or something. Fuck knows, bro. 6'7" or something. I don't know.
Now, it's easy to try and hold someone accountable after this situation, but we always talk about drill rappers talking about killing each other and having a bad influence.
You sit there thinking, where the fuck has the time gone? It's true, bro. Where has the time gone? It's true.
Anything can influence.
Oh, I've just been sitting here. Oh, all right. Yeah, true.
Youth, but even worse, when they're driving, is when they listen to this type of music.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He gets caught drinking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Makes you drive faster.
And he'll just flee the scene. And obviously, we can go on for days about the influence of lyrics and stuff like that. But only becomes relevant to this story. Now we go to October.
But you always got to remember to separate the art from the artist. You know, we don't go running after chasing like Jason Statham. We don't go running after chasing Jason Statham when he's living his normal life, saying to him, bruv, all your movies are about fucking shooting people and shit, man. You're creating so much negativity in the community. No one does that, bro, because he's an actor. You know what I'm saying? The same as musicians. Separate their music from the person, you know what I mean? Don't be like, oh, this person's a drug dealer because his art is reflecting a vision of that. No, you silly fucking cunts. You don't do that to Arnold Schwarzenegger or fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Cunson. Yeah, you don't do that to them, do ya? By the way, he looks like he's on crack or something.
2025. In the evening hours...
Don't tell me that Kodak Black don't smoke crack. Socks.
He's driving his vehicle, which was reportedly a BMW, and struck a 20-year-old pedestrian. At the time, he was not...
20 years old. 20 years old. What about the length that Ghetts has been in the music industry? 20 years. And he didn't stop.
Identified, but he was hit with significant force. Eyewitness accounts and CCTV footage described the victim being flung 60-70 feet into the air.
6, 7. No!
Upon impact, Ghetts does not stop and assist or report the collision, fleeing a scene, a hit and run. Someone actually tried to perform CPR, which Ghetts had left the scene, and the ambulance comes. This guy's taken to hospital, and he does not die straight away.
See, that's what I'm saying. The guy's alive. This is the thing. Homie was telling me this. Like, the guy's alive. So had Ghetts stopped, had Ghetts got out and ambulance, I don't know, something. Had Ghetts stopped or something, maybe he could have survived. There's a silver lining. But he didn't, brother. He just went.
But ends up succumbing eventually to his injuries.
He just went.
In hospital.
And then he dies in hospital.
The police come to arrest Ghetts. They say that his car was not even parked on his driveway. It was suspicious that it was left a little bit away from his house. So it was like he wasn't trying to get direct contact with the police. He probably knew that it would come at some point.
Bruv, oh my God. Look down the man and then just go home. Lick down the man and then just go home and go in bed and like hide under the covers, knowing what you've done. Nah, man. See, that's what that juice would do to you, man. That juice is a demon, bruv.
And a few other details, like a missing part of the car was not in his car. They analysed CCTV footage from a petrol station and realised as well that he was the only person.
What are them trainers?
Driving, so all these contributing factors see that he was arrested. But at the time, the victim is...
He was what? Arrested. Oh, let me hear that again.
So all these contributing factors see that he was arrested. But at the time, the victim is still in hospital and there's a possibility that he can recover. So it was only dangerous driving. And when he died, they had to change it by death by dangerous driving. Someone from their house managed to get footage of this incident. It's been posted all over the tabloids. It's been posted across social media. And it is so graphic.
Yeah, exactly. They had, as Mark's been saying here, they forget that most OG hip-hop artists had facades. Yeah, or egos that they would play into, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's for sure. And like they had lots of concept albums back then. Bring back the concept albums, man. Bring back the concept albums. Metal was still doing it. I'm speaking to hip-hop now. Like hip-hop, please, man. Bring the concept albums back, man. Like Deltron 3030. One of the greatest albums in the history of the world. Not only hip-hop, one of the greatest albums ever. Deltron 3030. Bro, what was his name? Del, the funky Homo sapien. He just went savage on that whole album. Bring them back. Bring back the concept albums. Bring all of that back. Oh, and this is and this is that dude getting ran over. I've seen it, bro. 1 minute is there, and the next minute is gone. Yeah, I see it as well. I see it. It's mad. It killed him, and it went off. And then what? Went in bed and went under the covers. I don't know, man. How do you sleep like that? I don't know, bruv.
That's why I've blurred it out and gone for a lower angle of the video so you can't see exactly what happened. It will.
You can't really see, and well, it will traumatize you. Maybe if you're not. Is he about to say traumatized? I don't know. But if you're not used to seeing stuff, it happens so quick. You don't see nothing visceral.
Traumatized many people. I don't know the
That's
exact
traumatised
speed he was
many
going
people.
at, but it must have been ridiculous
Fast.
to fling someone 60,
Like
70 feet into the air. There's a few things that come
70
out in
miles
the
an
cool
hour?
details that Ghetts does not help himself at all here. If he did panic and flee the scene and didn't realise what happened, you wouldn't have parked your car further down
Because Monday, that's what I heard. Monday is like when he went caught, right? I don't know no more information other than that, other than what we're seeing here.
the road. There's all these things like him playing dumb when the police come there. Like he was trying to get himself out of this situation. Probably himself, he didn't know that the victim had died. The police would have told him that he's still alive at this point. When you hit someone with that much impact, you must have a clue that you've either seriously injured them for life or killed them. This is a really serious offence with the maximum sentence of life imprisonment recently increased from 14 years via 2022 sentencing guidelines. Additional charges like drink driving up to 14 years or failure to provide.
I mean, this is the way, yeah, that you stop people from drinking and driving, is by giving them extremely hard sentences. It's so difficult for us, or me, I'll speak for myself, it's difficult for me to see because it's Ghetts, like, and he's a great artist. But again, he is human, and humans do make mistakes. But you have to pay. This is the thing, like, you have to pay. And that's the way that you stop people from drink driving in the future, is by giving harsh sentences. If you're giving them lax sentences, like slap on the wrist and that, they're going to be like, don't really matter. I'll have a pint, it don't matter. I'll have a couple of pints, I'll have a fucking shot. Let's have 65 shots. Before you know it, 20-year-old is dead on the street.
A specimen could be added. And that's the added context to the situation here. You've left the scene. So not only have you...
This, I think, is one of the bits that's going to proper ruin him, is that he ducked out. What's he going to say? That he wasn't driving? What, so then someone else is going to take the fall from him? What's going on?
Reduce the chances of your victim surviving because you could be the first one to try and help him here.
Yeah.
But you've also failed to provide the police with your information and your proof that you're not drink driving or drug driving in this
What a situation to be going through, man.
situation. You completely left. Leaving the scene of the incident without any other offence is a serious charge in itself. Ghetts is well known and he's famous, and he recently spoke, I believe, on a BBC Live performance about how paedophiles get less time in jail than drug offences, and he's this philosophical rapper that people kind of idolise, so it was shocking to see him in this situation.
They're giving brothers life sentences for drugs, but a paedophile will probably get less than 20 months. And the same court, same day, same judge. We only break the law because the law tries to break us.
Ghetts is in an awful situation right now, but he's not the victim in this, and he's had prior...
This is the number one thing that we got to remind ourselves. That's why I got to keep reminding myself here, is that he is not the victim in this situation. He's in fact the one that done wrong. It's Ghetts. Is the artist Ghetts. Is, you know, music that I've grown and loved. So that's why it's a bit weird in that sense. But he ain't the victim here, bro. As fucked up as the whole situation is, that's something that we've got to keep in the forefront of our mind as we watch this shit unfold, is that he ain't a victim in this situation. In fact, he's the perpetrator. He's the bad guy here.
Warnings, we can see that he's been pulled over. Sometimes he's messed around and played with the idea of driving a little bit recklessly, even in videos. We have a sponsor for all of our videos now, guys, before we get into this next part. And it's important that you're all protected online. Just quickly, guys, this is important. Some of
Let's
you
just
guys
go
like
that. Just sound like that. But yeah, it'll be in his description.
Yeah, old videos have been surfacing on his thoughts in a Cully interview on GRM Daily, where he was kind of driving a little bit recklessly, and it was poked fun at. He was doing some
Posty nose.
speeding in this video, and it was deleted because of the obvious circumstances of which we're talking about in this video.
Jesus. 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 You test out the ticket.
Posty. So I'm saying Posty knows. Like I said, man. When it happened, Posty must have said, "Oh man, I know. It's bad."
Yeah. What can you look at and
Look
say?
at him, madman,
Yeah.
driving like a madman.
You are going fast. What can you look at? Oh my God. Jesus.
Too much.
Yo, we've even lost our camera.
I'll be honest with you, when I made that first initial update about this situation, I'm always going to make a follow-up video when I see all the details. There's been a bit more information now. We'll get into the victim side of things, the more important part. But it was a video that deeply just disturbed me after I made it. It just shows how fragile life is. This guy was just walking down the road, minding his own business, and his life was taken away from him.
Imagine, bruv.
In the blink of an eye. It's just one of them situations that just disturb me thinking about it. And stuff like this on YouTube when someone's driving fast, it's just
so
childish
unfortunate
behaviour in general, and I don't think people take it.
Brother, I was watching a video, I think it was Tanks or someone, talking about the road that he was speeding down. Oh, man. Like, I get it, man. Everyone speeds. There's a time and place for that, I think. Certain roads, you just don't do it. And this was one of them roads that you just don't do it. Like, little road. Most of the roads in London are fucking little roads, bro. My dad used to call them horse and carriage roads. Designed for the horse and carriage, not for fucking cars. So London is a bit of a shitty city to have a car. Because you can't fucking... It's a chock-a-block and the roads are shitty, small. Our biggest, like, motorways are like 2 lanes each way, or 3 lanes each way, 4 lanes. That's like a normal road in the States. I remember going to America, seeing their normal roads. It's like, this is huge. Why is it this big? Because they're catering for the car. Here's still catering for the fucking horse and carriage. But yeah, it was one of them fucking roads where it's just like so little. Like, you don't speed down there, bruv. Anyone can pop out.
Serious until something happens to someone they know or a family member, etc. And they look at drink driving and all different driving offences.
Look at him. He's actually driving like a maniac. It's like this. He's just driving like a maniac, bro. I don't think it's ever worth it to do that. Like in a motor, like with people in there. Do it on your own, man. Do it fucking on your own and that. And don't even do it because you kill people. People die like that.
Completely differently.
It's
But
like, don't
Ghetts'
do it.
history online and the content we've seen has not helped the way that the public look at him in this case. And I see ZZ Mills on the Shade Bar the other day. She was going on a passionate rant
People being insensitive.
about people wanting to see someone's downfall. Ghetts has caused this situation completely himself. And
Yeah. Yeah. He's not, like we say, he's not the victim.
And the more awareness this case gets, the better. Because it affected me, and I'm sure it affected other people, and just made them look at everything seriously. You might call out a friend now that you think might drink drive, tell him to put down his keys, because no one wants to see a 20-year-old family member of theirs just walk into work in the morning and get hit out of nowhere.
You don't care about the family either. Every video it starts with thoughts with the family. Do you think the family wants to come online and hear about your conspiracy theories about as to why they've lost their 20-year-old?
There ain't no conspiracy, bro. Yo, bro, Zizi, there ain't no conspiracy, bro. There's literally footage of it. And also, there's a history of him drink driving. Like, there ain't no conspiracy. He licked the man down while he was speeding on a little road. Like, he ain't the victim in this system, bro. In this situation. Like, the victim is unfortunately dead. It's the family now. I mean, it's not. Like, there ain't no way that you can bend this and make it be like have Ghetts is the victim. There ain't no way to do it, bro. I love Ghetts. Like I said, it's shit talking about this. But it is what it is, man. And you made that decision. And now someone's lost their life over it. At the age that it took you to build your career, 20 years. You know, there is no way. So, ZZ Mills can suck my fucking dick, like, from the back because of that cop for this dumb shit here.
Manifestation. Do you think that a mother or a father wants to come online and see that their son's life has been taken away because you've resulted?
Because what? We've resulted to it. No, it's because Ghetts was drinking, driving and speeding, bro. That's the only reason. That's all it is. The internet is gonna speak, bitch. The internet will speak if there's a fucking apple in its garden. The internet will go, there's an apple in my garden today. I'm eating a potato. The internet will talk about everything. So, you know, let alone a hip hop star, grime star, whatever, a rap star, running over an innocent person. Of course the internet's gonna fucking talk about. What's she talking about, bro?
The death of their son
fuck are
tied
you
to
talking about, bro?
manifestation and all the and karma. You don't care.
Bruv, you're chatting shit.
And all of you lot in the comments don't care either.
You're chatting
The
shit.
situation down to manifestation or karma. It's just quite simply someone not learning from them actions when they.
Exactly, bro. He's got a record for this shit. Like, it's not even going to be much different if he didn't have a record for this shit. It's still drink driving. Like, this, what the fucking thing is. ZZ Mills, man. What the fuck is that? Waffling.
Get various warnings, and now
bro.
selfishness
Fucking hell.
affected someone who was innocent. But people
Stupid.
talking about this case will raise more and more awareness about drink driving. It's something that needs to be spoken about. Drink driving and dangerous driving, speeding, everything around that conversation to raise awareness is important. What I find kind of bizarre about ZZ Mills going viral on TikTok addressing this situation, that clip got over a million views.
Bare dumb. I hope bare people cooked on the messages, bro. I hope bare people cooked on the comments, bro. I really hope so. I have faith with the internet, though. I have faith.
What?
It remains undefeated, so.
I've seen is that they addressed an issue in the music video. You got Ghetts on the screen here being stopped by police, but the other person in the music video is ZZ Mills playing the partner in the car, and they're addressing being stereotyped by the police. Obviously, she's taking a picture of him. She's a fan, but they're stopping him for no reason.
Yeah.
But on that night, if
Is this all acting?
Ghetts
Yeah,
was
this is all
stopped by the
acting.
police and arrested, that situation would never have happened. ZZ Mills was in this video. She obviously knows Ghetts. This is a little bit more personal to her, but they're addressing the wrong issues here. Maybe someone with a past of speeding or drink
Conflict of Interest was a banger of an album. Goated album, bro.
driving should be regularly stopped on nights out.
Justice needs to be served. Justice is being served. He's in
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah.
He's been arrested.
And that's it. Let the internet speak. They're going to talk on it. That's all right, isn't it? That's all right. An innocent man just lost his life. A 20-year-old young man just lost his life, man. And we're going to speak about it, man. And Ghetts done it, bruv. Of course we're going to speak about it. Of course.
He's going to be charged.
Yeah.
He's
As he
face
should,
is
really.
everywhere.
As
Someone
he
said to me,
should,
"Oh, he
right.
needs to be named and shamed." It's everywhere. You don't. It's nothing to do with that. You lot just get a kick out.
I think she's
of it.
projecting.
A
I think she's projecting. Projecting alert.
kick out of it. A kick out. Oh yeah. And don't
Kick
get
out
me
of it.
wrong. I'm all for
It's
like
terrible.
discussing things, but there's
It's a terrible situation, bruv. We ain't getting no kick out of nothing, man. This is just a terrible situation. That's all it is. It's a terrible situation. We're going to talk about it, man. Like, look how unfortunate this young man is to lose his life at the age of 20. What was he doing drinking and driving, man? Fuck's that about, man? Like, we're going to talk about it.
There's a way to do it, and there's a tactful way to do it.
ZZ does actually have good points in this rant that she had about the situation,
really
but we
know,
have
bro.
the mainstream media, then we have thousands of outlets across TikTok, YouTube. All these people are going to cover it in their own way and give their opinions. That's just how the internet is now.
Yeah.
Everything is amplified 10x. But if
just
you
what it
actually
is.
take time to do some research,
Like, all you have to do, if you're, like, affected, for example, like Zizi was, she was affected, it disturbed her seeing them stuff on the internet. Do you know how you fix that, bro? It's mad easy, but I don't know, like, a lot of people don't know how to do it, bro. You just move on. It's mad, right? You just scroll on. Use your fucking thumb like the Father above gave you. Use that and scroll on. You don't like it? Unfollow or block. It's bare easy. Like, I don't know why people are like weeping. You can cater it to however you want. However you want your social media to be, you got the control of that. You can block people. You can not like certain things so it don't pop up no more. It's mad easy. All right. That don't work. Uninstall, you bastard. Turn off the computer. Go out to the fucking park and like have a stroll or something. Finger your dog. Whatever you want to do that. Get off the internet. completely if this is affecting you. If it's affecting you, then it's not for you. Like, why are you self-harming? This is a form of self-harm if you continuously keep going back to something that you don't like just to get rage, to get triggered from it. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, you're mentally sick. Stop abusing yourself, man. Stop abusing yourself, you silly cunts.
Fucking hell. Some of the lyrics.
Like, self-abuse. This is like bordering on like, I see it the same as cutting yourself. Stop it. Stop self-harming. What are you doing? Stop it. Looking at stuff that you don't like and continuous. No, because do you know what happens? Do you know why I think this way? It's because then you become a shit person for society. You become a shit member of society because you're so. And then don't you know that once you have something in your mind like, oh, everyone's bad, then you begin to see it. You begin to see it everywhere. Don't you know that? The world is just a mirror reflection of your inner world. Don't people fucking understand that? Like, they don't seem to get that. You know what I mean? If you're looking for faults, you're going to find faults, you silly cunts. Like, you don't like it? Don't do it. No one's got a fucking, Denzel Washington ain't chilling in the fucking driver's seat with a gun to your head saying, bitch, you better do this. He ain't doing that, bro. It's fine. Like, uninstall it. It's cool. Like, ZZ, maybe ZZ Top or ZZ Gives Tops or whatever her fucking name is. Maybe she needs to get off the internet, bro. It's like it's affected her too much. Her being affected has affected me now.
That Ghetts had on some of the previous situations he was arrested for. It was obviously more context that as people went to add to this story. And I do think it makes it worse when you have lyrics basically saying that if you was drink driving, you would drive off after the police chased you. It was showing that you're basically mocking a situation, and it's happened. That's just the way the internet works, that this is going to be addressed and everything was going to be found and used against you. It's that day and age.
You here before the trial, fam. Whatever they say, then I can't let these niggas try to style, man. I own the fuck up like air, what? Yeah, what? If I was drink driving, and no, I wouldn't dare stop. It would have been a
good luck, man.
full on chase. The passy nose on the look on face. Left, right, stir, reverse, push on brake, jump out on foot.
You know, his family have put up his picture and they want justice in this situation, and raising awareness to stuff like this does not happen again. It says this guy was a Nepalese student. He come over here and he was studying and he was just going about his day, and this freak situation happened. As expected, that his court date that he attended, this is going to be dragged up to Crown Court now because the magistrate's going to...
Oh yeah, he is in Supercell. Yeah, I forgot about Supercell, you know. That's a fire show. They need a new season.
deal with certain offences. This is a more serious charge now. Someone has died in this situation. He's expected in early November at some point to make a plea, and trial preparation could start as well if he pleads not guilty. And a full trial could take 6 to 12 months, and he's in remand right now. I'm pretty...
Own it. Innit? Just own it, bruv. I think that's the best way to go, man. Own it. Own it and just do it, bruv. You know what I mean? Own up for your mistake. Pay the price. And move on. That's it. Unless he's innocent, obviously. Which... Yeah, no?
sure Ghetts will plead guilty, and I think people will be disgusted if he didn't. CCTV footage links.
Yeah, I think this is the big thing as well. We've seen it. Saw it. We all saw it. We'd be disgusted if he didn't. It's true.
Gets to the vehicle at the scene. There's forensics, damage to the tires, DNA traces. The police have everything. You know, a family member of the victims released a statement saying, "Our hearts are shattered. He was full of kindness. We seek justice, not revengeance." They plan a fundraiser for road safety awareness as well. Many people look at this differently. Some people back in the day when they were younger may have made mistakes. Ghetts is over 40 years old now. They might have been in a driving situation. They could have done something to someone. It's about raising awareness and being mature enough to look at this in that aspect, that this could be anyone in your family or someone that you like or love just walking down the road that day. And if in the future, many years down the line, when he serves his time for this, there is a future for Ghetts, I'm not sure what kind of angle he takes or what PR company could do with it for his comeback. Of course, he did not want that man to die, but he did not stop and help. If he was completely recklessly
this
drunk
is the thing, man.
He could blame it on that. But I just do not see a way back for Ghetts right now in a completely clean slate like he had before.
Just own it. Just own it. Own it and move on from there. Like, things like this happen in life. Unfortunately, bad things happen, man. And like, you just gotta just own it, especially when you're in the wrong. I think that's the only thing that he could possibly do. You know, there's nothing else you can do in this sort of situation. It's unfortunate. Like I was saying in the beginning, it's shit talking about Ghetts because he's a fucking goat, and you know, it's shit talking about the fact that he's drink driving and he's killed someone, a young man, 20 years old. Like, it's just a fucked up situation. So own it, bro, and just move with it.
This is going to impact his career for the rest of his life and him as a person too. Rest in peace to the victim and their family. They're the massive sufferers in this situation overall. They're the victims. To that 20-year-old again. The court heard that Yabin was an only child and his parents sent him to the UK to receive an education.
So he's been remanded and in custody and will appear in court at the Old Bailey on the 24th.
And the rapper Ghetts has been remanded into custody and will appear in court at the Old Bailey on November 24th.
It's a bad situation,
bro. And of course, on this channel, we'll keep you updated on his sentencing and all the upcoming cases around this. If it goes to trial, I'll keep you guys posted. Yeah.
Well, what an unfortunate situation, to be honest, bro. And it's just like, I've said all I can say on it. Like, there ain't nothing else I can just say. It's just like, it's what it is, man. It's what it is. But I gotta go toilet. Just bear with me. I'll be back.